read about these symptoms in his book. There isn't, unless a fox is willing to cure it itself. Otherwise, all that's left is to beg the Fox Goddess for your life. The Fox Goddess guides single-tailed foxes on their journey to become heavenly foxes. To think I'd ever see this myself.
What am I gonna do? I thought it was just a run-of-the-mill boil. Trav, I have a wife waiting back in Seoul, and I'm still a foolish young man with a head full of dreams.
But remember what the old man said? About the Honglim bandits at Yo Pass? What about the... Huh? We should scout it out.
This village is quite peculiar. A layer of bandits lies right next door, and yet there have never been any troubles. Ah, I'm seeing many new faces today. I'm a scholar, Osan, and this is the revered Sung-san.
Nice to meet you. You can call me Sung-san. My job is to travel all throughout this country as a map maker.
This place is not one that you just stumble upon. What brings you here?
Yes, you'll find the village down this path. To have come all the way here, something must weigh heavily on your mind. If that burden concerns the rumored Hongnim bandits, rest easy. They're actually protecting Hednim village.
Well, that explains what I've observed from up here. Most seem to quietly go about their lives, only leaving occasionally to hunt.
Yes, I was born here. Hednim is my hometown. It's a village that is as radiant as its name.
Oh, we made it! Finding this place was a trip. Is it true that boils can be cured by praying a Yo cave?
Boils? I'm afraid I've been gone far too long to be of any help. You're better off going to see for yourself.
Then, Sung-san, let us head down together as well. The wandering merchant will have arrived by now.
You came from Tarbol? Then do you know my little sister, Sarang? She's working there as a blacksmith.
Well, isn't that just the prettiest name? But we're in a bit of a hurry. How do we get to Yo Cave?
Yowu Cave? We won't be able to get in right now. It's overrun with people infected with blue boils.
Huh? Is that so? Has anyone been cured?
Well, I've never seen a red boil before. But our fox goddess is a compassionate one, so don't you worry. Anyways, while you're waiting to get in, would you mind bringing me some fresh meat?
Of course, of course. Traveler, I'll leave it to you. What kind of meat would this fox goddess prefer?
Oh, no. It's not for the fox goddess. I want it for the expecting mothers over there. You know, helping them would be a suitable offering as well. Though... You know... Yep.
Rice porridge alone won't do much for a mother's health. Rice porridge alone... porridge alone won't do much for a mother. Oh! Oh my! What is all this meat? Did Bokdari tell you to help take care of the mothers? Oh, thank you so much. How could I repay such kindness? The mothers' faces will brighten as soon as they get a whiff of it. There's a saying here that women who drink the waters of Youwu Cave will be fertile, and women who give birth here will enjoy a long, healthy life alongside her offspring. That's why even women from other villages seek out this place. Though, the rumors of bandits have thinned the crowds. But it's all a misunderstanding. They're not here to harm us. Hosan is close friends with Sanda, the captain of...
What are you doing here? Everyone is usually busy making their way into Youwu Cave. Something wrong? You want to know about the relationship between Hongim and this village? Best to see for yourself. I was just on my way to deliver horse feed to Sandal. How about you help me? Sandal is the captain of Hongim, and a close friend of mine. The grasses are really fresh around here. I'll go on first and tell Sandal about you. Oh, and could you bring some bottles?
Hey! Haha! Well now, it's been ages since I've seen someone from the outside world.
Don't call them bandits to their faces. That hurts. They may wear masks, but that just masks their tears.
But I haven't cried since the revered foxes left our side. So, huh? The real Hongnim. Our real identity? Are you asking about the past, the present, or the future? The Hongnim of the past are cursed beasts, fated with the lifespan of a mayfly. And the Hongnim of the future are beasts fated to die under the guise of bandits. So, what does that make the Hongnim of the present? Inhabitants of a place ravaged by chaos and confusion. Huh? No way! Look who it is! You brought Sung-san with you! Did you finish the map? Let me take a peek. See what the world is like. I've been stranded in these mountains for way too long. All I heard was that the king has been ill. I'm out of touch with what's going on in the world. Even the mountains and rivers could have changed and I'd have no clue.
Sandal, it's been a while. Traveler, weren't you heading to Youwu Cave? What brought you here?
Seems like you two have already met. Sung-san, we should catch up over a drink, don't you think? Ah, and we have a new village rule. You were away for it, and you are new here, so listen close. Beyond that point, past the cave's entrance, you're on your own.
On my own? What do you mean? I was just about to leave for Talim village, in Bokna County.
The mountains and rivers have changed while you were gone, Sun. This is no longer the Honglim camp, but a camp of chaos. There are enemies among us.
Please hear my prayers. Please, gracious Fox Goddess.
I told you so. Huh? The Fox Goddess won't even bat an eye at people like you.
Eh? You're that girl. How long have you been standing there?
You really dragged your smelly body all the way here. You can try fooling my eyes, but you can't fool my nose.
What are you talking about? I'm just here to get rid of this boil.
The Fox Goddess shows mercy on those with blue boils. Like yours.
Is red, isn't it?
Well then.
Someone help!
Where do you come from?
You managed to break through my barrier?
Fascinating.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Kumiho! The chief definitely said that all the many-tailed foxes were killed off, didn't he?
I thought I found myself a proper meal this time. Why am I fated to have a life of such misfortune?
A meal? Joke's on you. Left my liver at home today. Plus my bones are getting creaky and my muscles are likely real chewy. Why are you focusing on me? Is it my face? These muscles? My liver doesn't taste half as good as I look, promise.
You know what kind of people I hate most? The kind that keep their bellies full in their cushy little government seats.
What are you talking about? I told you, I'm just a regular guy from Hanji County. Well, it's true my calling was to be in government, but no luck there.
Whatever the case, it doesn't matter anymore. One thing's for certain. Neither of you are leaving this place alive.
Think of your karma! You've no Fox Orb to protect you!
Your eyes are like the moon. I'll keep my eye on you. Since I've shown you mercy, you must repay me in kind.
Excuse me?
Please, Mihan. I'm Gunho, leader of Hongim, though, in your eyes, probably a bandit, so call me whatever you like. I followed you here after seeing you break through Mihun's barrier, in the hopes that you may be able to help us.
You keep calling her Mihun. Is that this Gumiho's, this fox, this young lady's name? No, your name is beautiful, just as beautiful as you. But how do you two know each other? Over in Talbot, they say a group of bandits took over the holy grounds of Yohu Cave. And the chief there said that all the many-tailed foxes were killed. Then what is this fox, Miss Mihun, doing here?
Just because a fox has a few tails, doesn't mean they're hostile to people. There's a saying that the higher-ups of Donghae had probably never heard of. Those who are incredibly poor and have been left for dead. Those who see no means of escape other than over a cliff. Seek out Yowu Pass before you let go of this painful life. The Hongim of the past was a group of such people. People who were reborn by the grace of the Fox Goddess. Mihun might seem a bit immature at first glance, but she's actually inherited the will of the Fox Goddess.
What does that mean for those with blue boils? They believe it's deadly.
Soon, a great plague will ravage Tybor. Think of those blue boils as a mark of salvation. I'm guessing that the scale of this plague will at least rival that of the last one. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Plague? What do you mean it'll be just as devastating as the last? How could you be so sure?
The Fox Goddess told me. It'll come to us from across the sea. The rich will have the means to survive, but the less fortunate will be left for dead.
Mihun led such people here under the ruse of blue boils, and they're faring quite well in the Fox Goddess's Bomne County.
There's not much I can do about the rest. I'd love to save as many as I can. But what can I do without my fox orb? The plague is going to take half of Tybar with it. And I see it as a fair fate for daring to take what's mine.
Mi-hyun didn't lose it. She lent it to someone, and never got it back.
Words won't do. Come down to the village with me. See for yourself. I haven't shown my true form in a while, so now you owe me. How about a snack, Toshue? I'm craving something sweet.
It would be best to talk about the present Hongnim and its future after we return. Mi-hyun's not one to be deterred until she gets what she wants. Wait for me outside. Or you could head down first. I don't mind.
Traveler, be honest with me. Is my head on backward? There are so many things odd about this situation. I can't tell where the Fox's illusions end. I don't know why that bandit captain saved us from getting devoured. But my gut is telling me that they're just saving us for dessert. Did you see the Fox's eyes staring up at the crescent moon? I could almost hear her thinking, let's wait until the moon is full. What if they're in cahoots with the village? And with all this talk about the Honglim's future, past, I'm losing myself, and the plague god won't just come and go at someone's command. I have no idea what they're planning to do in Dalbo, but we need to be in our...
Look who's back, and with some new friends. Hey, Dulce! The boss said you two are going to meet Dushik down in Dalbal. Is that right?
Hello, I'm Dulce of Hanji County. We are heading to Dalbor, but I don't know about the rest.
Ah. Well, Dushik's getting hitched soon. How about you get him something real good to congratulate him?
Huh? And why would we do that? Is he gonna... Know what? Better to start on the right foot. I'll look into it.
My nerves. Like I said, tell me why you're here and what you came for.
Trav, what took you so long? Sandal told me to come here, but now this guy's grilling me on my reasons for being here.
I don't want anything to do with you if you were sent by bandits. The government has been keeping its eyes peeled for those brutes. You dare speak their name in front of the chief's apothecary? You must be looking to get hauled away.
Oh dear, that's not... I know Maksun's cookbap is our main selling point, but I make the kimchi and makgeolli that pair perfectly. My, you must... Oh dear, that's not how you eat Talbor cookbap. My, you must have been hungry. Would you like some kimchi to take home? Oh dear, that's not how you eat Talbor cookbap. I know Maksun's cookbap is our main selling point, but I make the kimchi and makgeolli that pair perfectly.
You dare speak their name in front...
What we promised. And these people are Honglim's Magpie Heralds.
Who? Who, me? Or the Traveler?
Wait, us? Honglim's magpies?
You should have told me sooner. I was on the verge of handing them over to the officials. Here, the item I promised. You mustn't lose it. Ever.
Of course. We'll be on our way now. Remember I was craving something sweet?
Next customer. Wow, look who's here. If it isn't the revered Sung-san.
With the curfew in place, I was lucky to make it in time. It wasn't easy, but I was able to finish the last piece of the map.
Does that mean all there's left for me to do is write about your journeys? Huh, where should I start? Hemo Island?
Well, neither. I think I'd like my story to start at Pomne County.
The centipede market, said to be everywhere and nowhere. Have you found anything out about it?
Pardon, but starting your story with Pomne County, is it because of the tragedy that left it in ruins?
Not quite. You may not be familiar with it, but there was once a time when blue mist flowers would bloom there during a full moon. I don't believe... What is your name, fair lady?
You may call me Mihyun.
This is the revered Sung-san. We met him earlier, at the Beacon Tower, and... What?
I'm a map maker. Call me Sung-san. Is there something I should know about Pomne?
If you can tell me about the centipede market...
Huh. Well,
I'll come looking for you.
What do you...
Just wait for me.
My goodness, I had no idea it was you, Miss Mihyun. You should have told us earlier if you were coming in disguise.
That doesn't mean everyone knows what I look like. Even most of those in Yo Pass don't know who I am. That makes you quite special, wouldn't you agree? So give me something sweet. I'm practically starving to death.
Here, I don't know if you'll like it, though. Anyway, what's that book Tushi gave you?
The activity logs of the Chief of Taibar, and the records from when the plague swept through the village.
Oh? Do you have some kind of feelings for him? Oh, Miss Mihyun, stalking a man ain't the way to his heart.
Funny. Mind your place or your liver's mine. Even if I were to pickle the chief alive, I wouldn't be satisfied. Remember how I said I lost my fox orb? I didn't lose it. It was stolen. By him. The chief! He told me he'd give it back after eradicating the plague. He was a friend when I gave it to him. A friend! I thought he was a friend.
Son of a... That means the chief isn't a gifted healer after all. He just used the fox orb to weasel his way into that seat. Does that mean that he's refusing to cure the blue boils because he knows they're your marks?
No. Those blue boils are fortuitous. There's no real disease to cure. And he thinks I'm dead. So how would he guess it was my doing?
Then what are you looking for in this book? All you need to do is steal the fox orb back from him, right?
The fox orb isn't here. The chief's father, the fox hunter, took it from him during the plague. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. He probably took it out of Tonghe, to the centipede market. Though, it's only a market in name. The place is crawling with fox hunters.
I can't believe this. Should I go knock some sense into that quack? I remember the charms plastered around the apothecary. To think they were to ward you off.
Calls himself a chief and sits around in his apothecary all day? And did he cut ties with his father? I haven't seen anyone suspicious come by either. This won't do. I'm growing tired. Perhaps I was lingering too close to his apothecary. I'll return to Yao Pass and continue reading.
Smart thinking. You don't look too good. Maybe I could gather some fresh livers for you.
Oh. Why go through all the trouble? There's 2 fresh livers right in front of me.
Oh, no. I've really given my liver a beating. I taste disgusting, repulsive. I'd make you nauseous for sure.
I'm joking. Then yes, please grab some liver for me. Ah, and Purse? You and Sing-san have met before, right? Can you go grab some seats for us?
You keep calling her Mihyun.
I already told you, I mistook you for a government official. Perhaps my senses have dulled without my fox orb.
Fox! Do you know how many times I wake up in the middle of the night because I dream that I'm dying from it? I could only dream of finding a cushy government position. And never once did Miss Mihyun apologize.
Apologize? For showing you my true form in all its glory? I'd call that...
Let him be, Mihyun. He's going to flip a table. Alright. I guess it's time for me to tell you about the current state of Hongnim. Indeed. Right now, we have no way to tell who still represents the Hongnim we once knew, back when the plague was ravaging Dalbul. Our now chief borrowed the fox orb from Mihyun. After he successfully exterminated the plague, a group of fox hunters came to Yowu Pass. We had no choice but to arm ourselves to stand against them. We stood no chance against their numbers, however. We were only able to save Hannim Village. Bomne County and Dalim Village were both brought to ruin.
Yes. They were fox hunters from the Centipede Market. That lot is merciless to anyone that is not human. Long story short, I was stabbed in the back by someone I trusted. guessed that the chief's father was a fox hunter. He even knew of my identity. That's how close we were. So I entrusted him with the fox orb, and he dares to stab me in the back. A blade in my spine! I still feel it.
But even without the fox orb, you seem powerful enough to snap my neck in a split second. Wouldn't a couple of fox hunters be a breeze?
The Hyungam allied with those hunters. Even Mi-hyun couldn't stand against the thousands of soldiers on her own. We have never done anyone harm, but we took up arms to honor the kindness that the Fox Goddess bestowed upon us. That's why Mi-hyun despises those who hold seats in the government. And as one event led to another, the name Hongnim became synonymous with bandits.
But if Miss Mi-hyun is alive, and she's no longer in possession of the fox orb, what do those hunters and the Hyungam gain from all of this? Huh? What? Why isn't anyone saying anything? Did I say something wrong?
Remember what I said about the masked enemies among us? Those government dogs joined forces with the fox hunters, and they now live among us, hiding behind their animal masks. That's how Hongnim slowly grew in size. And recently, they've even begun raiding the goods of traveling merchants.
Slowly but surely, huh? And I thought I was good at getting into people's heads. I would have sussed them out in seconds if I had my fox orb. Hey, don't trust anyone here besides Sandal and the boss. My senses tell me that Honglim Base is a nest full of cuckoos. The old Honglim is dead, and evil forces are now waiting to take over at the smallest sign of frailty.
Alas, that is Hongnim's present. A base entrenched in chaos. That's why I bring the base to its knees, and gather as much information on our enemy as you can.
Let's see what we got here. It's about the suppliers of the masks those bandits were wearing.
Really? Where are they? Kono and I will go teach them a lesson.
Is she gone? Jeez, one moment she's here and poof, she's over there. My poor heart can only take so many jump scares. So anyway, can I ask you to take a look at something strange I found, traveler? If you go down this road, you'll find this weird glowing rock. It had this strange writing engraved on it. It made this ominous humming sound. Is it all over? Were you hurt? I didn't see any bandits around that rock at first. Don't you think it's strange? Why would the bandits throw their lives away over that thing? This whole thing smells fishy to me. We need to get to the bottom of this. Where to start? Oh, I know. Let's go ask the revered Sung-san. As an educated Yangban who traveled the lands, he must know something.
Ah, you were the ones with that lady back at Talbar Market. Mihyun, was it? So, what brings you here before me?
She went to teach some folks a lesson. You know, with the powers of the Gumi... I mean, that's beside the point right now. We saw this strange rock and wanted to ask if you knew anything about it. It had these weird engravings. Here's a quick drawing I made.
This is... I guess there's no reason to hide anything. I remember seeing this when I was infiltrating the Centipede Market. The infamous Centipede Market. The den of those who seek to eradicate all non-humans.
Yeesh. Then do you think Miss Mi-hyun was right? That the fox hunters are hiding in Honglim Base?
No, the fox hunters don't leave such marks. This is the mark of a Gumiho, a fox with 9 tails. Were the engravings wavering, as if alive? Then I'm afraid they were under the hypnotic spell of the fox. The spell gnaws, bit by bit, on the souls of the living, slowly absorbing every soul within its reach, much like how tree roots spread throughout every bit of the soil. If this was found within Honglim, it means those bandits are living sacrifices for the fox.
Huh? I thought the bandits were hunting down foxes, but you're saying it's the other way around? What are they being sacrificed for?
These engravings are merely a small part of the puzzle. But from what I can gather, they seem to be about curses and plagues. These engravings are merely a small part of the puzzle. But from what I can gather, they seem to be about curses and plagues.
Plague? But Mi-hyun told us the plague is coming from across the ocean. Traveler, do you think that fox is double-crossing us? Sacrificing those bandits to bring about a plague?
Judging by the engravings, the ritual can only be completed with 8 more of these fragments. They must be destroyed at all costs.
Oh boy. I'll go break the one we saw together. I saw 3 more earlier, so you go handle the rest.
Mi-hyun? Gu Mi-hyun? Could it be? Mi-hyun? Gu?
Revered Sung-san, you were right. There were 9 of those steals in Honglim. Revered Sung-san, you were right. I made a quick sketch of the steals the Traveler and I knocked down. Would you mind taking a look?
If we correctly arrange these 9 pieces of writing, we may be able to find the root of the curse and its true perpetrator.
Well, what are we waiting for? Puzzles ain't my forte, so get to work. Well, what are we waiting for? Puzzles ain't my forte, so...
If we correctly arrange these 9 pieces of writing, we may be able to find the root of the curse.
Well, what are we waiting for? What? Come on, spill it already. We Morninglanders work at light speed.
It appears my worst fears have been confirmed. This is a spell that calls upon the plague god. It sacrifices living souls to spread a deadly plague. That fiendish Gumiho is taking advantage of Hongnim.
Oh, no. Mi-hyun tricked us all. She told us the plague is coming from across the ocean, but she was behind it all along.
Many lives will be lost if the ritual isn't halted immediately. Fortunately, I have deduced where the ritual is taking place.
Where is it? Get to the point. We gotta stop it before Mi-hyun comes back.
Bomnet County. We must get there as quick...